Jake is standing in line outside a phone store on a Friday morning. He's been awake since 6 a.m. He knows every spec, every review, every leaked photo. His current phone makes calls, takes photos, runs every app he needs. He couldn't tell you one thing it can't do. But standing in that line, his phone suddenly feels inadequate. Not because anything changed, because last night a company told him it had. That's where the trick happens. Not in the new phone, but in how you see the one already in your pocket. My name is Alex. I've spent years tracking how the tech industry turns perfectly working devices into psychological liabilities, on purpose, on schedule, every single year. What I'm about to show you is a machine built to extract tens of thousands of dollars from ordinary people, not for innovation, for the illusion of it. The first tool in the machine, software designed for new hardware pushed onto old devices. Every OS update demands more processing power, more RAM, more storage. Your 3-year-old phone gets the update, technically, but it runs slower, apps crash more, battery drains faster. You didn't break your phone, they updated it into degradation. And the only fix they offer is buying the new hardware built for the new software. In 2017, Apple admitted to throttling older iPhones through software updates. The settlement cost them $500 million, which tells you it was real and it was worth doing. The second tool, making it cheaper to replace than repair. Batteries are sealed, screens are fused, parts are locked away from independent repair shops. A battery that costs $15 to manufacture runs you $100 to replace, if you can even get an appointment. Most people facing a $100 repair bill on a 3-year-old phone decide to put that money towards something new. That is not a coincidence. That is the calculation the manufacturer designed. The third and most powerful tool is the calendar itself. Every September, a keynote. Every keynote, a cultural moment that makes millions of people simultaneously look at their current phone and think, maybe it's time. You're not watching a product announcement. You're watching a psychological operation, scripted, rehearsed, designed to manufacture desire by first manufacturing discontent. Every feature highlighted is an implicit suggestion that what you have is no longer enough.
Here's what the research actually shows. A study from Wayne State University found users could not reliably distinguish between flagship phones across generations when doing everyday tasks. They could spot differences in synthetic benchmarks, tests designed to surface gaps, but in real use, the phones felt identical. You're not paying $1,000 for a better experience. You're paying for the knowledge that you have the newest version. That's a psychological satisfaction, completely unrelated to practical utility. The average American upgrades their phone every 33 months. Average price, over $850. Over a 40-year adult life, that's more than $12,000 on smartphones alone. Add laptops, tablets, earbuds, smartwatches, accessories, and the average household spends $1,700 per year on consumer electronics. Over 40 years, that's $68,000. Invested at 8% annual returns instead of spent on incremental upgrades, it becomes $340,000. You are not buying technology. You are buying scheduled dissatisfaction and paying compound interest on it for the rest of your life.
Most people don't realize the choice isn't between the new flagship and suffering with old tech. It's between the new flagship and buying nothing, because your current device still works. Or buying a refurbished flagship from 2 generations ago at half the price, with 95% of the performance. A 2-year-old flagship isn't obsolete. It's been arbitraged, traded in by someone the marketing machine convinced to upgrade, now available to you at a fraction of the original cost. The stigma around refurbished is manufactured by companies who profit from selling new. 4 things that actually work. 1. Define your actual use case. If you text, email, take photos, and stream video, a 3-year-old device handles all of it. You don't need more processing power for Instagram. 2. Maintain what you have. Replace batteries when they degrade. Clear storage. Factory reset a sluggish device. A $100 repair that adds 2 years of life is dramatically cheaper than a $1,000 replacement. 3. Buy refurbished when you do need to upgrade. Flagship performance at mid-range prices with warranties that cover defects. 4. Set your own upgrade timeline. A good smartphone should last 4 to 5 years. Upgrade when it literally cannot do what you need, not when a company tells you something newer exists. Jake bought the new phone. By Monday, it felt completely normal, indistinguishable from the experience he left behind. The excitement lasted 72 hours. The payment plan lasts 24 months. And in 18 months, he'll be back in another line, convinced once again that what he has is no longer enough. Your phone didn't become worse when the new model was announced. Your perception of your phone changed because billions of dollars were spent changing it. The dissatisfaction you feel is not coming from the device. It's coming from a machine that needs you dissatisfied to survive. Unplug from the illusion. Keep what works. Invest the difference. If this changed how you'll think about your next upgrade, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.